just no gifts. I usually am pretty low-key about my birthdays. I normally don't do a big, event or anything like that, so no gifts is great. Let's move on. Would you rather only be able to eat ice cream in the winter or be able to drink hot chocolate in the summer? Well, I literally just did this last night because I have a very bad sweet tooth. So, ice cream in the winter is, you're eating the ice cream inside. If you have to eat the ice cream outside, it's 10 degrees outside where I live. If I had to eat the ice cream outside, I'm not going to want to do that. But if I can just eat it inside, then we're Gucci. So, ice cream in the winter. Let's move on. Would you rather never have to do laundry or never have to do dishes again? Oh my god. Dude. Okay, this is the hardest one so far, easily. These are both just epic. Like, this is amazing. God, this is a tough one. I'm gonna have to say laundry. Dishes aren't that bad. I guess both of these chores involve washing something and then putting something away. But I do a lot of martial arts and go to the gym and stuff like that, so I have a lot of laundry. So I'm gonna have to say never do laundry again. That would be amazing. Let me know what you would do there. Would you rather wear clothes that are a bit too small or wear clothes 3 times too big? Well, I guess it really just depends on the season, right? The season of fashion. I'm gonna have to go with 3 times too big. It's kind of in fashion right now, except this shirt is not 3 sizes too big. This is a little beefy boy here, but yeah, I'm gonna have to say too big. I mean, if you wear a bit too small, then you just that's kind of a wild look, regardless of what kind of fashion is in trending. I guess we had skinny jeans and stuff like that. I don't know. I'm gonna say too big. Let's keep going. Would you rather live in a tree or in a cave? Oh my god. Well, I mean, okay. A tree house. Like, if we're romanticizing this stuff, a tree house would obviously be the coolest. But they didn't say tree house. They said tree. So I'm gonna say a cave is the correct answer here, because you have some shelter as long as there's, not bears or anything in it. A tree. Wow, did you hear my stomach? A tree. I mean, you would just be sleeping on branches. That sounds terrible. And if it rains, and you're soaked in the tree, cave is the answer here. Would you rather have a job where you sit all day or a job where you stand all day? I mean, the sit all day, this is not even hard. Obviously, it's not good to sit all day. Well, guess what? It's also not good to stand all day. So, definitely sit all day. I can stand and stretch in my free time or whatever. Would you rather never eat breakfast foods or never eat desserts for the rest of your life? Okay. You guys need to know something about Mr. Tranquil Blab. I have 2 favorite desserts, or like sweet foods. One is ice cream. The other one is pancakes. Now, pancakes are breakfast foods, right? It's also kind of a dessert. So this is really hard for me. I mean, I'm gonna say never eat desserts the rest of my life. That's just what I'm gonna pick, because ultimately the desserts are not very nutritious. Breakfast food can be nutritious. Pancakes are not nutritious. But like a big plate of eggs or like avocado or something. Yeah, like I'm just gonna do that instead of eat sweets forever. So no sweets. Would you rather be great at something nobody cares? Would you? Oh, there's more. I was just like, that's a statement. Would you rather be great at something nobody cares about or average at something everyone cares about? If you've been following the channel, you know that I'm big into some combat sports, and at times I feel like nobody cares about that, and I wonder why I'm doing it. And it's because I like it, but you know, I'm just like getting hurt and stuff like that, and I kind of think to myself, like, nobody cares about this. Why am I doing this? So I think I'm gonna go average at something everyone cares about. I think that would be cool. I guess that says something about me wanting recognition or something like that. A better question would be like, would you rather be great at something nobody cares about that you like, or average at something everyone cares about that you like? Because I'm just gonna do stuff that I like, you know, like this video. Let's keep going. Would you rather live in luxury in a town you don't like, or in a shack in a town you love? Well, although I do like to travel, I would say that I'm not really in love with towns. Like, I've been to some cool cities that I like, and I've been to some towns that I like, but I'm not really in love with places. It's more like I am in love with what is in the place. So the people there and such. So I guess I would rather live in luxury in a town I don't like, because I don't really like any towns. You know what I mean? Luxury. Would you rather be famous now and forgotten when you die, or unknown now and famous after your death? Oh my gosh, what a great would you rather. I guess these kind of videos are just kind of becoming my journal, but I've actually been thinking about this a lot lately, because there is something inside of me that I enjoy recognition from people, and that can obviously get to an unhealthy place in the general public. I don't think my desire for it gets super unhealthy, but it is there, and it is present, so I'm just gonna go with unknown now and famous after I die. I think people that happens to usually involve some kind of like major discovery or big philosophy take that's recognized later, and that sounds cooler than being famous on YouTube or whatever. So I guess I would pick unknown now and famous after my death, which is kind of interesting. I'm not really like a legacy person, so that's kind of interesting to me that I would pick that. Okay, let's keep going. Would you rather be bitten by a poisonous snake or a poisonous spider? I mean, this is easy. Is this basically just asking which one are you more scared of? Because snakes are larger. I don't. If you're a doctor or in the medical field, let me know if this is sound logic at all, because I started making a claim and I realized that I'm just talking out of my ass. I was going to say, if you get bit by a snake, the snake is a larger animal creature, so you would get more poison, but I don't even know if that's necessarily true. There's probably some spiders that have more deadly neurotoxins and stuff like that. physically located when I get bit? I'm gonna say spider. Seems more chill, you know. Would you rather your parents or your boss have access to everything on your phone? Oh my god. Well, wowza. I'm gonna say my boss. I can't hurt my parents like that. Just kidding. Yeah, I'm gonna say my boss. I don't know. Wow, that's an interesting would you rather, because like we are all like fairly private, you know, in our private time, and this is essentially asking like which one of these vulnerable people would you rather have access to your private stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna go with my boss. Would you rather always have a shopping cart with one wheel that doesn't work right when shopping, or an uneven table leg at every restaurant where you eat? Oh my gosh, that's tough. Well, I'm gonna go with, the table at the restaurant is so bad. I'm gonna go with shopping cart with one wheel that doesn't work, because I usually just push it really hard, which is kind of like a workout, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna go with shopping cart. Also, most of the time, I'm not shopping for like a bunch of groceries or whatever. I usually need like 5 to 10 things, so I'll just get like the little baskets anyway. Would you rather eat a delicious meal with no utensils, or no utensils? I'll eat with my hands, I don't care. Yeah, give me the delicious meal, that's not hard. Keep going. Would you rather fly free anywhere at any time or eat free? Oh, dude. Okay. I don't like flying. I know it's a necessity. If you've watched other videos I've done on this channel, then you'll know that Mr. Tranquil Blab doesn't really like heights that much. So flying kind of freaks me out. I can do it, but it's not my favorite. But that would be cool. I mean, I could go anywhere. But I don't like going anywhere. And something I do have to do is eat food every day. So I'm going to say eat free anywhere at any time. That is the right answer here. Would you rather eat nothing but burn food, or nothing but leftovers from people you don't know? Oh my god. Gosh, these are tough. I mean, let's break this down. Eating leftovers from people I don't know, that's disgusting. I don't even like leftovers from me, and I am me, and I don't like leftovers. Burnt food, if you eat enough burnt parts, I think has like carcinogens in it, so I don't know if I want cancer early if I'm eating a bunch of burnt food. What food could I burn that would still be good? Maybe like a steak. I'm gonna say burnt food. I think that's the answer here. I can like scrape off the burnt. Is the whole thing burnt? We don't know. We're moving on. Would you rather have unlimited knowledge or unlimited wealth? It's simple. This is so easy. Shit, actually maybe not. Gut reaction was to say unlimited knowledge. I feel like if you had unlimited knowledge, you could gain wealth, you know, in one avenue or another, but just because you're wealthy doesn't mean you're knowledgeable. But if you had unlimited wealth, you probably could become very, very knowledgeable. Gosh, that's tough. And just because you have the knowledge doesn't mean that you actually implement it. I'm going to say unlimited wealth. I'm going to change my answer. Would you rather be a good cook or are just meh to me. I would say I'm a decently good cook. I would say I'm decently organized. I'm gonna go with organized. I guess I'm a foodie a little bit. I like to try new food. It's fun, but like, I could eat the same thing every single day. I could do it. It doesn't bother me. So I'm gonna say well organized. Would you rather be able to play any instrument you touch or understand any language you hear? Oh, gosh, these are good. Gut reaction was understand any language I hear, but I don't really hear. I mean, I might hear like two other languages normally. But if I ever had to travel, if I had the unlimited flight from earlier and I could understand any language, that would be really fun. I'm gonna say play any instrument I touch. I think that would be cooler and maybe more beneficial. This might be it, everyone. This is it. Okay. Would you rather be able to take a shower whenever you want, but the water pressure is always really low, or take the perfect shower, but only be able to do it once a month? Oh. I mean, I can't shower just once a month. That's just wild. So I'm gonna go low water pressure, which is painful, but we would make it work. Did you hear my stomach? Oh my god. I need to eat lunch. Thank you, everyone. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you don't worry. We're gonna have a role play coming up next. If you made it this far, I am thinking about doing an ASMR workout with me video. Does that seem interesting? Yes or no? If not, that's totally fine. I'm kind of curious what you think.